As a woman, I'm going to admit something that might surprise you. I envy men. Not for the reasons society tells you, but because you have an emotional freedom most women will never experience. Now, if you go through my videos, it probably looks like I'm pro-men or anti-women. But that's not it. The truth is, I've been around men more than women my entire life, starting with my father, who was incredibly close to me. And that proximity gave me something most women don't get: a real understanding of how men think, how they move through the world, and honestly, I admire the hell out of it. So today I'm going to tell you exactly why I envy you and why, when it comes to friendships, I gravitate towards men every single time. If that sounds interesting, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Here I talk about my experiences and observations about men through the lens of a woman, and trust me, you'll love it. So let me tell you the exact reasons why I envy you men and have more of them as friends. First, you don't overcomplicate things. Men can just make a choice and move on. No endless overthinking, no emotional overanalysis, just clear, decisive action. I watch women, including myself, spiral over decisions that men make in 30 seconds. Should I say this? What if he thinks that? What does it mean if I do this? And then I watch men. You weigh the options. You pick one. You move forward. And if it's wrong, you adjust. No drama, no paralysis. That clarity, that ability to just decide and keep moving, I envy that. Because women are taught to consider every angle, every feeling, every potential consequence. And it's exhausting. You make life simpler just by refusing to overcomplicate it. And that's a gift. Second, you let things go. Arguments, small slights, misunderstandings. Women hold on to them. We replay them. We analyze them. We bring them up 6 months later. Men, a quick "it's fine" and life continues. You don't dwell, you don't harbor, you just release and move on. That emotional detachment isn't coldness, it's peace. And I envy it deeply. Because holding on to things is heavy. And watching men just drop the weight and keep walking, that's freedom I wish more people, especially women, could access. Third, you're loyal in a quiet, solid way. Women often need reassurance. We need words. We need confirmation that the relationship still matters. Men don't. Your loyalty shows in consistency, in how you stand by people through both calm and chaos. You don't announce it, you just live it. And there's something deeply comforting about that, because I know that if a man is my friend, he's my friend. No hidden agendas, no emotional politics, just respect, humor, and loyalty. That kind of friendship is rare, and it's exactly why I keep so many of you close. So let me ask you, do you realize how valuable that quiet loyalty actually is? Drop it in the comments. Fourth, you handle pressure differently when stress hits. Women tend to feel everything at once. The weight of it spreads into every corner of our minds. We can't compartmentalize easily. Men, you have this ability to focus under pressure, to compartmentalize and push through without losing yourselves in the moment. It's not that you don't feel the stress, it's that you don't let it consume you. You box it, deal with it, and keep moving. I've watched men hold families together, navigate crises, and make hard calls, all while staying calm. And I envy that ability to stay centered when everything's falling apart. Fifth, you find joy in simple things: good food, good company, good sex. A simple win. Men know how to be content without overanalyzing happiness. Women, we complicate joy. We question it. Am I happy enough? Should I be happier? What if this doesn't last? Men just enjoy the moment. You don't dissect it. You don't wonder if you're doing it right. You just experience it and appreciate it for what it is. That ease, that ability to just be present and satisfied, I envy that because most women are too busy worrying about happiness to actually feel it. Sixth, your worth isn't tied to your looks. Women are taught from birth that our value is visual. We have to perform beauty. We have to stay young, stay appealing, stay perfect. Men, you age into presence, not pressure. You don't have to look flawless to feel confident. Your worth is tied to what you do, who you are, how you show up, not how you look doing it. And that freedom, that's something women rarely get. We're constantly performing. You're just existing. And I envy that so much. Seventh, you don't overthink how you look or what to wear. A shirt, jeans, done. You're out the door, confident. Women, we spiral. Does this make me look too casual, too formal, too frumpy, too trying too hard? We change outfits 5 times. We second guess everything. We walk out the door still unsure. You don't do that. You throw something on and trust it. That kind of ease is underrated freedom. And honestly, I envy it every single day. Eighth, you're less afraid to take risks. Men jump into opportunities, into challenges, into unknowns. Women tend to calculate more. We weigh the risks longer. We hesitate. But you just go. And yeah, sometimes you fail. But you also win in ways most people never will because you're willing to move before you're red-eye. That boldness, that willingness to bet on yourself, I envy that. Because fear stops most people from living fully. And you refuse to let it. And finally, you build real friendships. No drama, no passive aggression, no reading between the lines. Male friendships are straightforward, respectful, loyal, fun, and uncomplicated. Women's friendships can be incredible, but they can also be exhausting. There's subtext, there's competition, there are quarrels and jealousy, there's emotional labor. With men, what you see is what you get. And that simplicity is exactly why I gravitate towards you, because I don't have the energy for games and you don't play them. So whenever you see me talk about men, admire them, or root for them, this is why. Now, for the men who already embrace these traits, who live simply, let things go, stay loyal, and take risks without overthinking, you already know. Keep going. The world needs more of that, not less. And for the men who've been told they're emotionally unavailable, too detached, too unbothered, maybe you're not broken. Maybe you're just wired for peace in a world that profits off chaos. Don't let anyone shame you for being uncomplicated. Simplicity is strength. And the fact that you can move through life without drowning in every emotion, that's not a flaw. That's freedom. And before you go, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Every week, I share my thoughts and observations about men through the lens of a woman, and trust me, you'll love them. A quick scan through the channel will prove that to you. I'm Avery Scott, and I'll see you on the next one.